Ooh, that's loud. Oh, that's a great way to start. Um, hmm. Welcome back to Assetto Corsa. I'm Artemis, of course. Um, and I'm using headphones today. I have a pair of old Turtle Beaches, and so I'm trying those out for recording, so I hear, but there's no chance of echo or whatever for the microphone to pick up, right? So if I sound like I'm talking louder than normal, then well, that's why. Um, you notice something's weird on my screen. Is like look at the map in the bottom left there. It's not really showing up properly. That would be because my UI is set up on a 1080p screen because my my plasma screen, my 42-inch, is going through HDMI, so it's set out in 1080p. But I'm recording this on my old 32-inch, which is now, instead of being through HDMI, it's now going through VGA, so it's in 720p. But the game thinks the UI is supposed to still be in 1080, so you can't see my like pedal input or whatever, and you can barely see the map. I could move the map, but yeah, whatever. There's a reason I'm back in this Lotus Exos. Is last episode I said there's no new updates. Well, either right when I was recording that or right after, like the day after or so, there was an update. And one of the updates was to this vehicle with something to do with downforce, the aerodynamics. I don't really see any difference. This is the Monza racetrack in 1966, so without that little chicane back there. This car can just go pretty much flat out around this course. One nice thing to note that the update, and I think I mentioned this before, is they have the official license for Corvettes. So soon there shall be Corvettes in this game, and I am extremely excited for that. I'm hoping they come up with Corvettes with the same update as they do with the Nürburgring Nordschleife. If they're actually doing that, I don't know for sure they're doing that. I'm just assuming, I'm hoping that to be a racing simulator without Nordschleife, it's just like it's unheard of. I didn't need to lift there, but it's just unheard of. You know what I mean? So we'll see about that. And if they do in the same update, I will definitely be driving a Corvette around the Nürburgring Nordschleife. That will be so much more fun. But after this lap here, I'm going to switch out and there'll be a cut in the video, obviously, but I'm going to switch to the other update that was in this update. I damaged something. Alright, so I will see you in a moment. Alright, so this really loud thing is the second part of the update. This is, let's get the camera change, Pagani. It's known as the Pagani Huayra. It's the correct way to pronounce it. It's H-A-U-Y-R-A, if I'm not mistaken. So they're basically naming cars nowadays after, whoa, right? This isn't the, oh man, that was sad. Forgot this. I'm so used to the Lotus now. Stop pulling me into the wall. Basically naming cars after the same sounds that a man makes when he's punched in the stomach. Get ready for the Lamborghini. That's the joke to make on Top Gear that I just love. So I gotta remember to slow down more because this isn't the Lotus anymore. That thing is just pinned to the fucking ground. You know what I mean? One other thing I actually want to try doing soon, new in my recording setup, is to use a separate audio recording software to record my microphone, and just have Fraps be the in-game the game sounds, where Windows 7, like the Windows sounds, right? So that way, if I ever have a game where I think it's nice and perfect volume recording levels, but Fraps picks it up wrong, and it ends up being the game really loud to the point where I'm barely audible, then I could just turn down the game sounds in post-production, in editing, which would be awesome. But you can see how much slower this thing is, and it would probably be faster if I didn't fuck it up on this turn up here, but the Lotus was pulling, I think it was what, 1 minute 56, 1 minute 58 on this track. We'll see. This thing is a beast, and apparently it's considered underneath the hypercar, the hypercar category of vehicles. I don't really see that. And yeah, it's fast. I'm doing 250 kilometers an hour right now, and I'm not even in seventh gear. But I need to remind you, the Bugatti Veyron Super Sports, the very latest and fastest one, which still holds the land speed record, suck it Pagani, goes around 450 kilometers an hour. Top speed, I believe, is 270 miles an hour, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going this off the top of my memory. I don't have any paper in front of me or notes on the screen or anything. Just off the top of my head. But if I'm also not mistaken, Pagani made this vehicle to take on the Veyron, which also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm saying that a lot. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh god. Okay, good. Yeah, I fucked my engine up a bit there too. Also, if I'm not mistaken though, that this vehicle is made to, not made to, it also beat the Veyron at one point. So it is fast, but it ain't the fastest. Yet the Veyron's considered just a supercar, just a regular supercar. I will give Pagani this though. This thing is meant to go fast, it not just in a straight line, but also around corners. It's on the front, you can't see it from the in-car view, but I'll show it after in replays. If I can. Yeah, I can, okay. It has little vents on the front that pop up that if you turn, and as well on the back, but when you turn, one vent, if I were to turn to the right, the left vents would go down a bit, the left fins would move down a bit, and the right fins would move up a bit no, it's that way, yeah, to help with aerodynamics. Now they also say in the changelog though that the turbo sounds on this vehicle, the turbos on the engine, are a work in progress, so they're not quite done yet. So if it doesn't sound 100% to you right now, it's because it's not 100% finished. They need to make like just not even a real life race track, just a simple little track that goes straight infinitely, so you can just do top ends on a vehicle. That would be so much fun. Because like I can see this thing's doing 308 there. Oh, and I killed the engine, but 308 there, but I got. That's not the top speed. That was 6th gear, or maybe even 5th gear. So this thing, wow, does that say 141? Oh, this kills the Lotus. Go away, damage indicator. I don't care. Go away. I don't think it'll go away since my engine's broken, just to keep reminding you, like, look what you did. I heard engine sounds there. Very faint engine sounds. Oh man, those gear shift sounds. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to end this video here. I've been Artemis, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.